Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of September 25th to October 1st, 2023. First card out for you, your major arcana to represent this week ahead is Judgment in reversed. Okay, I am seeing multiple messages here. I'm seeing, for a lot of you, this could honestly be an ex trying to kind of sneak their way back into your life, and you're like, nope, not happening, not interested anymore. And even if you are interested, it's like, I have boundaries now. Like, I have a distinct list of requirements that you need to meet before I let you back in. So if you can meet them, then sure, but you already know that they're not going to be able to meet those requirements. I feel like your standards have increased, and there is something, it doesn't even have to be an ex, it's something from the past. It could even be like a past behavior or opportunity that you always would have jumped on that was not good for you, and it's coming back up this week and you're just not taking it. And I think it's a real testament of how much you have grown as a person and how much you have raised your own standards of living and standards of being and existing. For example, like an extreme example of this would be like if you always suffered with a drug addiction, this week you may have the opportunity to indulge back in that again, or the urge to indulge back in that again, and you don't take it. And you just feel so strong and proud of yourself for not taking that, and it feels so good. But I can see this in general areas of life as well. Like if you've really been working on eating better, and you might have even binged a little bit and not have eaten that great like the week prior to this week. I see this week you're like, you know what, I'm getting back on the horse, back on the saddle, and you eat healthy, beautiful salads and soups and filling, nutritious foods, and you're just feeling good about it, and you're feeling proud, you're feeling lighter, you're feeling freer, healthy. It just feels so good, and you may have opportunities that will come up for you this week that will give you the chance to slip up again, and you're not taking it. So I just think that is so beautiful. And this could be in all areas of life, so apply it where it resonates with you. Especially think of like whatever's popping up into your head as I say these words, that's probably what's going to happen. Okay, your own intuition is very powerful, and everyone's psychic, and I want to help you tap into those psychic abilities yourself. So when I do this reading, whatever pops into your head in your personal life, that is your own psychic abilities. That's not my psychic abilities, that is your psychic abilities. And if you listen to that very carefully and intently, then you're gonna have a really great week because you're following your intuition, okay? So, second card out for you is the Jaguar in reversed, which is so funny because this literally just talks about what I just said. Listen to your intuition and you will have a good week. The Jaguar spirit is really amazing at listening to its intuition. It operates incredibly off of its intuition. Its brain is picking up so much information from different areas, smells, sounds, sights, everything, the whole 9 yards. But together, in its brain, its intuition is saying this is the best path to go on. Think of your brain as like a little algorithm. And when you listen to your guts, to your intuition, it will never lead you astray. It's always kind of like this beautiful calculator that is calculating the best path forward for you. And with this card coming out in reversed, there is a Jaguar spirit or a kitty cat spirit of some sort, whether it's a tiger or a house cat. I'm seeing a feline affinity here though. It's coming up for you and working with you to help you listen to that intuition, especially this week, okay? Next to Judgment reversed as well, I am a little concerned here that some of you guys might make that bad decision or a bad judgment call. Oh, something else that I'm seeing here. Some of you guys, trauma may be skewing your intuition, and I'm seeing a situation where you may be judging someone or something too harshly, too prematurely, and it's like you're thinking that they have no good intentions and they're out to get you, but in reality they have great intentions and they're really good for you, and you can really miss out on this opportunity with them if you do not, listen to that intuition and the signs around you that are saying they're a good person. So you can save a lot of drama, a lot of mental drama and exhaustion by just assuming that everyone has good intentions. Okay, there are obviously a few people in the world who do not have good intentions, but I don't know what to tell you. The moon card coming out is the new moon. A new start is coming. Beautiful. I love that for you. And you know what? In this judgment card, We don't see the moon, which leads me to believe that it's a new moon in that as well. And we see the stars very clearly here. And I just feel like a lot of new moon energy. Even in the Jaguar, we see the moon down here, but it is a little bit dark, it's a little shadowed. So I don't know, I do feel this brand new start coming forward for you very strongly. But let's see what this is. We're going to get 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3 from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. This is a deck that I only really use for like one card at a time. So this week is like the first time I'm using it for a multi-card spread. I'm really going to listen to my intuition with these cards because these cards are so deep, so symbolic, and the booklet definitions of them are just beautiful, long, detailed. So I'm just going to go straight with my intuition. We have the 10 of earth, or fire rather. I keep thinking this is earth. I'm assuming it's fire because he's on fire, right? And, you know, to me, this is kind of showing, we see all the chakras aligned. And also this card's been coming out for a lot of groups this week. But this is a card of responsibility and taking raw ideas and channeling it into your physical reality and having the responsibility of being committed to seeing things through is what I see here. You know, we see a beautiful kind of totem pole made out of like stone, it looks like, on the one side of him, and he holds the tools that forged that into existence. On the other side, we have empty space, which is kind of symbolic of like the ideas not having physical form yet, and you're the one to channel them into your physical reality. You perceive something that will happen or is going to happen, and you forge that idea into reality. Okay. Second card out, we have, the 4 of fire. Yes, eyes on the prize. She is hot. She has her arrow directly on the target, guys. This is a really cool week for you. I feel like you are not letting up even slightly. Like your goals that you have in mind for yourself, that is your primary focus this week. Like you are getting it done, and nothing will shake you, nothing will stop you. I'm seeing her like pulling the bow and arrow and like staring at her target, and there's all these sounds and distractions going on around her, but she is not looking away from that target. She will reach her goal. So really cool. I like it. I feel like during this time, there may be a lot of temptation and distraction that comes your way, but you're not falling for it, which is something that feels very new to you, because I feel like in the past you may have fallen for it a lot, and it's like, no, I'm not giving up on this goal. I'm not getting distracted. Like, this is my first and foremost priority. If I have extra time at the end of the day, then sure, like I'll talk to people, I'll do whatever, but like this is my goal. Third card out is the Ace of Earth in reversed. Okay, it feels like there's a new commitment, new financial start wanting to come in, but it may be delayed. It might be a little bit delayed. I want to see the cards around this to get more clarity. So let's go on to the second row. Fourth card out is the 10 of air reversed, right underneath that 10 of fire in reverse. Okay, 10 is the number of completion. There is some sort of ending, completion, journey that has come to an end, goal that has been acquired. Okay, and we see here she's actually moving towards a portal. So it's like she gained everything that she needs to gain out of this pastel reality, and her eye up here is representing her intuition, guiding her through a new doorway. So I am seeing you being guided to expansion. With these 2 10s here, I also just feel like something is coming to a close. A chapter of your own life is coming to a close. You're no longer falling into temptation, like I said. No longer going to accept the same old behavior. Your standards are rising. And I almost feel like, I don't think the universe tests us, but it's going to feel like a test. Like you're being tested to make sure that you have actually like overcome this and have like standards now. And I just see something like that happening. Center of your spread is the 9 of water in reversed. Making sure that you are happy, content on your own. I feel an intense focus on bettering your life right now, And I feel like that may be part of the reason why this Ace of Pentacles is coming out in reverse, because it's like, I don't want to take on another responsibility, another commitment to another human being until my own personal needs are met, until I'm financially independent or my health is good or I'm secure. Some of you may be avoiding a new commitment or a really deep commitment with someone until you get your crap together or they get their crap together, okay? And this could even be someone from the past. Like I said, they could be coming back and you're like, until you get yourself together, like, I'm not entertaining this. Like, you need to be happy on your own, stable on your own before you even entertain me, and you clearly are not stable on your own. So same thing like with yourself though, I'm seeing. So there seems to be a focus here on the self and just eyes on the prize, doing what you need to do in order to stand on your own 2 feet, really, and make sure that your health, your well-being, your independence, your freestanding energy is met first before you start making obligations and commitments to other people. 6th card out is the King of Fire. Beautiful King here. I'm seeing this as your own energy as well as someone in your life's energy. Okay. Honestly, for some of you, this is weird. I'm actually seeing that there's a person in your life. Remember what I said earlier, who you may be judging prematurely, and you may be assuming like their intentions aren't good because of, what you've dealt with in the past. But they're trying to come in. Like Ace of Pentacles reverse, I feel like they're trying to come in and like commit to you in a deep way, and this may be the new start that is happening for some of you. Or if it's not a person, this could be like, it really feels like a person though. I don't know. It could be, I guess, like an opportunity that someone gives you, or an idea that's in your head that you may be saying, oh, well, I'll do that in the future. I'll do that in the future when I'm more stable, or, it's not going to work. Like, I feel like you're doubting the potential of this person or opportunity, or even this idea that's in your mind. Like, you're doubting it because of what you dealt with in the past, and you don't want that disappointment again. But this is a king. Okay, this is someone very mature. This is an idea that will take you all the way, be very, very successful, give you the wealth of a monarchy for some of you. If this is a person, they're very fiery. They could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus mainly. They don't have to though. They're very warm, probably well-traveled, charismatic, very energetic, entrepreneurial spirit, like just very innovative, having new ideas. Sometimes can't even sit still. They have so many ideas they want to do. And they're very sunny. They've come into your life to be the sunshine of your life, which is beautiful. Or if this is an idea, it could be the sunshine of your life. Like I'm thinking of like when I first started my first YouTube channel, very similar energy to this that I'm picking up on, because I doubted for the longest time that it would lead anywhere. I doubted, I postponed it. I put it on the back burner, that idea on the back burner for like 5 years before I actually started it. So I blocked my own blessing, my own new beginning. And imagine where it would be now with 5 extra years, So I just feel so strongly that there's a new beginning, and it's not going anywhere, They're waiting for you, it feels like. They're waiting for you. I don't know if they're going to wait forever, though. That's the only thing. But they're trying to come in, and they're really, really good for you. Wonderful for you. And I feel like you might be doubting them. But here's the thing. You're only at the 4 of fire. They're already at the King of Fire. So you're doubting them, but in reality, they may be well ahead of you in terms of like how well their life is put together. But they may be the type of person to come across as like very down to earth and like seemingly like, I don't know, for some reason I feel like you're doubting them, but it's like, honey, you should be doubting yourself if anything. Like, you need to get your life together. However, that doesn't mean you can't enjoy love or this new opportunity. I feel like this could help you tremendously in getting your life together, whatever that looks like for you. I don't know why that phrase is coming out. All right, final row of cards here. 7th card out is the 9 of Earth. Financial independence is increasing, definitely. So you are kind of getting your life together, is what I'm seeing here. And again, this feels like a very you-centric week. Almost, something I would avoid if I were you is hyper independence, to the point where it's like you're pushing people away or you're doubting people. 8th card out is Heaven and Earth, an archetype of Earth, the Earth energies, okay? Whoo, there's a big connection. You're acting as a bridge, a conduit from spirit to earth this week. You're acting, your archetype this week that you're playing out is the medium, okay? So when I do these readings, I've noticed over time that each zodiac sign, they change their archetypes week after week. And, one week someone may be acting as the leader of all the other zodiac signs, which I saw for Sagittarius, I believe it was. This week, you're acting as the spiritualist, the medium, the one who bridges these two worlds together, bringing an idea down into reality. This could be quite a life-changing week for you. I feel like your goals are really moving forward in terms of momentum and seeing progress there. But I'm also seeing here like that spirit has brought you a gift. And you tried to push that gift away, or you doubted it, or you didn't take it seriously. And I feel like you're actually accepting it this week and bringing this into your heart, allowing this new beginning to really, really take place fully now. And it's really beautiful. I'm also seeing like an equal amount of spiritual connection, feminine energy, meditation, like contemplation, as well as that yang masculine energy, getting things done, getting things crossed off the to-do list. So I feel like you're very, very balanced this week. It feels wonderful. And you're just nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Final card out is the 5 of Cups in reversed. 5 of Water in reverse. This is a good card to get in reversed. Okay, we see someone here, and this just summarizes everything I picked up on, because this is a card of mourning something that you lost, or like the past hurt you to the point where you shut down. I feel like for many of you, this is a love reading. It doesn't have to be, but it feels like a love reading where like in the past, someone broke your trust and like kind of shut you down to being receptive to new love that entered. And even still, they may be trying to come back, and you're like, no way, Jose, thank you. But with this card in reverse, I feel like you're starting to become receptive again this week. Open your heart back up this week and accept this new beginning that this lovely person is offering you. King of Fire. So that's really great. And you know what? You guys may actually already be with this person or have been dating this person. But the thing is, I feel like for the past few weeks or months, you were a little bit distant. You weren't operating in this relationship from like 100%. So that's really interesting to me. I feel like you're finally now like seeing them for all that they are and being like, oh my gosh, look at this gold that I have in front of me. Like I should not put this to waste. And it's just so beautiful. I love it. But it could also, like I said, be an opportunity. Like you had a failure or some sort of kind of traumatic ending, or like something didn't work out in the past, and it shut you down from putting yourself out there again creatively, or opening your mind, your world up to like just creation in general. And it put you in this energy of like not being receptive, being disconnected, and not actually taking place on your intuition and your heart and your creativity. But in reversed, this card is saying you're finally opening back up. You're getting back on the saddle. Some of you, this could be creative. This could be like art. Maybe you wrote a book and nobody bought it. No publisher wanted it. And it really bummed you out because you worked super hard on it, and you're like, you know what, I'm not doing this again. But you had that calling in your soul to keep trying. And now it's like back on the saddle, I'm doing it again. I'm going to try again. I'm not going to give up. And I'm never going to give up. I'll keep going until I have a success. And even if I don't have a success, that's fine, because I'm doing this for me. So beautiful, beautiful creative energy. I love this week for you. It feels really, really good. Thank you guys for joining me. I feel like you are leaving past disappointments in the past. So it is wonderful. Okay. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my goddess energy intention oil there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.